For Jurassic Park to succeed, you're gonna need to make sure it's safe for all your guests.
You could have tracked me down any given year of my life and gotten me excited about the idea of running my own dinosaur park, and Jurassic World Evolution 2 makes good on a lot of the important parts of that promise. While it lacks the customization and management depth of Frontier's other recent excellent park builders, Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo, getting to see these prehistoric beasts at eye level in one of those stylish 90s tour jeeps has never looked more enticing. At least until you lightly bump into a goat and the physics engine dispels the illusion with cartoon antics like this. The stars of the show are, of course, the over 70 species of unlockable dinosaurs, aquatic reptiles, and flying pterosaurs you can put on display. And they are fantastic replicas of the models used in the movies, with lifelike animations and spot-on sound. The armchair paleontologist in me is a little bit disappointed that they don't reflect newer research on dinosaurs that has come along since 1994, but on the other hand, it's a Jurassic Park game. I can understand why they wouldn't want to diverge from the look of the films. Caring for them involves creating enclosures with food, water, and appropriate terrain, much like Planet Zoo, but their needs are quite a bit simplified and sometimes counterintuitive. Raptors don't need trees or tall grass? What? It's a trade-off, I guess, because the loose set of rules also gives you a bit more freedom with the overall look of your habitats. I wasn't that impressed with the other park management aspects, though. You can't even set basic costs like ticket and snack prices, and while I didn't miss that micromanagement too much, the park feels less alive when you don't have to hire souvenir shop cashiers or janitors. Rangers, who are responsible for repairs, feeding, and capturing escapees, are nameless, faceless grunts whom you apparently have an unlimited supply of. Likewise, you can't click on individual guests to learn about them, so the simulation of their wants and needs is as deep as a puddle. So is all the water in the park, by the way, outside of enclosures specifically for aquatic species. Your scientists, who bring back fossils, hatch dinosaurs, heal sick or injured specimens, and research new buildings, are the only hires you'll care about, and they can now sabotage your park if you don't allow them regular vacation time, adding a little bit of tension to staff management. Maximizing income is a simple minigame of adding modules to your amenities to appeal to specific guest types, which boils down to mousing over the list and seeing which ones will add the most profit and then building those. Streamlining the busy work so you can focus on the dinosaurs makes sense to a certain degree, but I feel like Evolution 2 takes it a dino-sized step too far. Even if it is a much richer experience than the first game, the gap between this and most other park sims is significant. The ability to speed up time is a really welcome addition though, especially when you're just waiting to have enough money to hatch a new species or repair a critical facility. Breeding your own dinosaurs is at least a little bit more strategic and meaningful this time around. Most species will come with genetic problems like short lifespans or aggressive tendencies, and those have to be compensated for by your scientists by adding DNA from other non-dino species. Having just one aggressive antisocial raptor could mean all the other ones in the enclosure will be in the infirmary on a regular basis from nasty fights, so it's not something you can ignore, which I found to be a welcome challenge. It also provides an incentive to complete the genome of a species you already have the ability to clone, since that allows you more room to add genetic modifications. The sim is also packed with unlockables, which can be nice if you want help setting goals, but frustrating if you merely want to jump into sandbox mode and build the park of your dreams right away. There is astoundingly only one map available in sandbox at first, and all the other ones must be unlocked either in frustrating timed challenges or story-based chaos theory scenarios, which mostly follow the plots of the various Jurassic films. This is probably the place you want to start, since they give you a reasonable amount of freedom to play how you want and feature cameos from major series characters, including some of the original actors like Jeff Goldblum.
Jurassic World. This is where our story begins.
There's also a campaign mode which changes up the formula in some interesting ways. After the events of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the US Fish and Wildlife Service and the CIA, for some reason, have recruited Claire Dearing and Owen Grady to help them capture wild dinosaurs and place them into non-profit sanctuaries. The former is voiced by Bryce Dallas Howard, reprising her role, but Chris Pratt is nowhere to be found.
We still have to do what we can to get the dinosaurs more comfortable with their current surroundings here in Arizona.
Sunscreen and drinks by the pool? How's that sound?
Are you seriously asking? Or pretend asking?
It's only a few hours long and feels more like a tutorial than anything because disabling the already meager economic aspects of Evolution 2 leaves you with even less to do, but the scenarios themselves are fairly novel, giving us our first look into a world where humans and dinosaurs have to coexist. While I can't quite endorse Jurassic World Evolution 2 as a robust park management sim, the area where it puts its main focus, the dinosaurs, is engaging. Being able to hop into a tour looping around the raptor enclosure, or taking direct control of a ranger team rushing to stop a catastrophic escape attempt during a raging storm, creates a lot of the exact awesome moments I want out of a modern Jurassic Park game, especially compared to its frustratingly shallow predecessor, Jurassic World Evolution 2, found a way. For more management, check out our reviews of Unpacking and The Rift Breaker, and for everything else, stick with IGN.